Hello, my friends. It is me, Yoli, and I'm back because Nations just uploaded a new video on their channel. Yeah, but before I start watching it, please subscribe because that helps me out a lot. Let's start this.
Stick around to the end of the video for a huge announcement. Hello? Hello? Is this thing on?
Oh,
My brother has
interesting.
been bullying me a ton lately, but I've been studying his tactics and I know how to get him back. I've set up a bucket above his door so that when he walks through, he'll get soaked. Oh, here he comes. Shh. What?
You dare use my own spells against me.
Ah! Hi, I'm Bryson, and this is my older brother, Braden. We're best friends now, but our relationship wasn't always like that. Braden was a total bully, and I was the innocent victim for our whole lives. That's not. Shut up. Anyway,
You can tell me to shut up.
back off. It's my
I
channel.
don't care. I'm boss. I'm bigger.
I have more money. You better lawyer up. Anyway, today
Holy
I wanted to regale you with some of
motherfucker.
the fantastical stories of our sibling rivalry and how that blossomed into a beautiful friendship. Let's start at the beginning.
Sounds like me and my
Brayden had a
brother. What the
huge
heck?
problem with me minding my own business. I would just be chilling in my room playing with Legos, and he would come in and knock them down. It's kind of like a beaver when it sees water. They both think, well, someone's got to put a stop to this. One time we were wrestling and we had stuffed pillows under our shirts for protection. Brayden saw this and thought, oh, he's got a pillow under his shirt. He's immune to all attacks. So it doesn't matter how hard I hit him. Then he kicked me into a stool. It dug into my unprotected back and
Oh
knocked
my
me
god, ouch. That is so
don't be so
painful.
dramatic. You're fine. Look, I'm thinking there's no reason we can't keep this little incident between
Bro,
us.
can't you help
Tell
your
Mom,
brother?
or I'll wring your neck. Okay, all good. See you later.
Bro, your
Brayden
brother
himself has told me that
your
he
brother
didn't
can't be
discover
that
empathy
evil. What
until
the
one
heck?
day when he threw a pine cone at Brody's back and made him bleed.
Oh my god, his brother is so evil.
Anyway, he didn't apply empathy until several years later, though. Even
He's
now,
not a bully,
his empathy is
he's the
selective.
devil in person.
Brayden loves pushing buttons. Growing up with him was a masterclass in making other people mad, and bothering me was easy. I just wanted peace, and Brayden knew exactly how to shatter that peace. For example, for several nights in a row, I would be in bed, Brayden would come in and say, "You've had it far too good for far too long," and then beat me up. After, I would say, "Why?" And he would say, "No reason. Unprovoked. Anyways, see you same time tomorrow night." One time, we were on a family cruise, and Mom wanted us all to take a picture together. At this point, Brayden's button pushing and bothersome tendencies had infected all of us. It was like a virus. Brayden would bother me, and to blow off steam, I would
Just
bother
like
back.
coronavirus.
Brother
He's
dynamic.
right.
Hurt people. What can I say?
And to be
Am I
honest,
right?
he really sounds like my
And
brother,
further, Brayden was an
Suleiman, if you know
expert
him.
at making it seem like it was my fault and playing innocent. So there we were, getting ready to take a picture, and Brody and Brayden decide this would be the perfect time to start grabbing my butt. Obviously, I get angry and start pushing and trying to get them to stop as they laugh at me. Mom hears the ruckus and, of course, assumes I'm just causing problems for no reason and says, "Bryson, stop!" So I tried to just deal with it and smile for the picture as my brothers laughed at me. Here is a recreation of that picture. I lost on all accounts. I look super ugly because I'm trying not to squirm because my butt is being grabbed. Mom was mad at me, and Brody and Brayden look great. They were experiencing the pure joy of a devious master plan coming together. They knew I had no options, so their smiles are genuine. Neither of them had ever, nor ever would again, smile that brightly for any family photos. However, me and Brayden did have a team up on that same trip. I was in the shower, and Brenner kept turning off the light to bug me. I kept warning him that I would spit water on him if he kept turning off the light, but that only strengthened his resolve to bother me. He would turn it off and then run away down the hall over and over. Eventually, I asked Brayden to help me administer justice to Brenner, and he agreed. Brayden hid behind the door. Brenner came back and turned off the light, but before he could escape, Brayden grabbed him. "Do it, now!" As I filled up my mouth with water to spray Brenner, I started laughing about how funny it was going to be when I sprayed him. But the laughter caused me to accidentally inhale the water. It
Oh my
all went
god.
in my lungs, and
I
started
hope you're
coughing
okay, dude.
violently. And something about that made my stomach go, oh yeah, he's coughing. Let's just do a full reset. Send all stomach contents back from whence they came, please. Beep. And I threw up in the shower as my brothers watched. I
He should
just
have
thrown
threw up on
her.
him.
He would have never bothered me again. But alas,
Yes,
here's
that
another
was what
example of
I was
Braden's
saying. What the
shenanigans
heck?
affecting his fellow men. We were in high school at this point, and Braden had taken a liking to flipping me off. However, eventually it just became an inside joke to us, and I would flip him off back. So we would do this all the time to each other as confused bystanders watched. It basically became our way of greeting each other. But one day, this harmless prank went quite wrong. We were getting food at a restaurant. I paid, and the lady gave me my receipt, and I went to give her a thumbs up. But the habit was so deeply
No,
ingrained in me
what
that
the
I
heck?
accidentally flipped her off.
What
Luckily, her head
the
was down,
actual
and as she
heck?
turned back in the nick of time, I switched my hands to a thumbs
Thank
up.
goodness
That
she
was the
didn't see
real-life
it.
equivalent of
Oh
using
my
strong emotion.
god. That really sounds like me when I'm trying to do an emote in Roblox that I do the wrong emote. What the heck? Yeah.
It was more of an evenly spread, slow burn that chipped away at my sanity for years. For example, hitting me unprovoked to keep me on my toes, stealing my stuff and hiding it, kicking me off the Xbox, giving me a disconnected controller to make me think I was playing a video game with him, pushing me too hard on the rope swing so I would hit a tree, splashing me in pools, and throwing the hot potato at me way too hard, etc. That kind of stuff takes a
Potato?
toll when you're small. It was a vicious cycle of him purposefully aggravating me too much and me being too sensitive. And there's no rhyme or reason to his crimes either. It usually plays out like this. What a brute. No matter. I know his tactics. He's trying to get a reaction out of me. Well, he's out of luck. I've gained total mastery over my emotions.
Fight!
That being said,
Fight!
I've got to find a way to get him back for this. Later tonight, I'll set a trap for him in his room. When he walks in, I'll be hiding in the closet with a water gun to soak him. And then I'll frame Brenner for it. It will be the perfect crime. Laugh while you can, Brayden, because tonight, your reign comes to an end.
Crack 'em, John.
All this being said, I gotta throw in at least one good story about Brayden, because he truthfully is a great brother, and I love him very much. The year was 2017.
Yeah, good
and
brother.
I was about to turn 16. The Nintendo Switch was releasing the next day, and I asked my parents if I could wake up early, wait in line at the store, and buy the Switch with their money for my birthday, since it would probably be out of stock everywhere by the time my
Out of
birthday really
stock.
arrived. They said no, and I went to bed disappointed. Then at 5 a.m., Brayden woke me up and told me that Mom and Dad only told me no to make it a surprise, and that we were going to the store to buy it now. It was a great brother experience, and I'll always have fond memories of waiting in line with Brayden and playing.
Oh my god!
And here I am 6 years later playing the new Zelda on that same release day Switch.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too bad!
That being said, sometimes Brayden does half nice, half mean things. Hey, leave him alone, punks. That's my job. Ow. Now, I don't claim to be the innocent victim in all these circumstances. I push Brayden's buttons too. As my mom taught us, it takes two for contention, and I will not be one. But with me and Brayden, I would change it to, it takes two for contention, and we will both be one. On that note, Brayden avidly claims that I once threw a full can of Sprite at his
What?
I don't remember this at all, but admittedly, it's not fully out of character for me. And one time we were on a tandem
Sprite.
kayak together, and I was purposefully rowing out of sync with him so that our paddles would clank together. Right, left, left. Do it right. I'm trying. Sometimes I forget my lefts and rights. Just follow my lead. Left, right. You're doing it wrong on purpose. What are you gonna do about it? Tip me? We're on the same boat, idiot.
Oh my god.
I also do nice things for him, like finding him a wife. Let me explain. One time, a bunch of families and friends in my neighborhood went on a big old camping/hiking trip, and I was eating lunch with our family friend Kira. As we chatted and ate, I said to her, "You should date Brayden."
I don't think Brayden's really my type.
And I thought to myself, sure he isn't, honey. And 5 years later, I was the best man at their wedding. Called it. Brayden owes his marriage to me. As such, I will be naming the firstborn child. No, the baby's name will be Bryson 2. The sequel. Not happening. It's happening, guys. Here's another family love story. Brody brought home a girl named Jen to meet the family, so we decided to all play a board game together. It was a secret role game. We will call it Secret Bad Guy. Anyway, in the board game, the good guys are trying to figure out who the bad guys are and stop them to win. We got our secret roles, and I was the bad guy. I had to keep my identity secret and convince everyone that I was a good guy. The game went on, and it got to the point where if I was elected as chancellor, me and the bad guys would win. I had been purposefully...
Bro, is that me or an eagle took a drone?
...that I was innocent. Mom was skeptical, but Brayden advocated for me and elected me as chancellor because I had earned his trust. The vote passed.
If Bryson is the bad guy, then we lose. Bryson, you're not the bad guy, right?
Brayden was so angry that I had deceived him that he literally grabbed me, threw me on the table, and
Oh my
strangled me as I
god.
laughed. All while Jen watched in horror. What a great introduction to the family. Somehow she ignored that red flag and married Brody anyway. The warnings were there. She signed up for this, so that's on her. And I'm not married. Speaking of board games, I only remember playing Monopoly once. All I remember is someone getting angry, grabbing the metal airplane piece, and throwing it like a ninja star out of anger. It
Oh
missed
my
and stuck
goodness.
into the wall. Good thing too.
The
it could've
the
stabbed someone's
savageness,
eye out.
what the
I don't remember
heck?
who threw it, but I know in my heart that it was Brayden. Anyway, as me and Brayden grew, we became best friends. Siblings are crazy like that. You spend your whole life fighting each other, and then one day you're both like,
He was my best friend all along.
Brayden has blossomed into a great man, and I love him like a brother. Wait. Anyways, despite Brayden trying to kill me over a board game, we still love them and we play them together all the time with the family. So much so that Brayden came to me one night saying that we should make a card game. That's way easier said than done, and I'm just not so sure that... And then the next morning, he sends a big document filled with all his ideas for the game. Honestly, I was not expecting to like it, but after he pitched it, I realized he had the seed of something great, and I was sold. We spent the next several months writing the rules, playtesting, brainstorming, balancing, creating prototypes, and spending late nights together drawing out our ideas on paper cards. It's been super hard and has taken several months to get to this point, but also super rewarding. And so, without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Hoard the Hams, a Haminations
Hoard the
Hoard
hams?
the most hams, steal hams from others, and protect what you've got. This has been a labor of love from me, Brayden, and the whole family. But we love the process so much that we're making our own family board game company. We already have 2 more board game ideas we've been playtesting, with 2 more promising ideas coming down the pipeline. So, if you want to support our family business while having a blast with your own family, please visit the Kickstarter to support and play Hoard the Hams today. This is a game that I genuinely believe in. We truly poured our hearts and souls into this, and we involved the whole family. It is our sincere
Hey,
hope
yo.
that it will be a blast
Did
for
he
you and
just
your family, as it sure
take
was a
his
blast
heart
for
and
me
put
and
it
mine.
in
So
the
please,
dough?
click the link below to learn more about Hoard the Hams. Supporting the game will help us bring more card games and board games to your family in the future. Thanks for watching.
Brayden just took his heart and put it in the dough.
There you go, little ham. I'll keep you nice and safe, and no one will ever... Huh? Ha!
Looking for these? See ya, chump.
Not so fast. Ha!
Huh? Ha! Ha! Ha ha! Face it, man. You've lost.
I wouldn't count your hams before they hatch.
A trap? No!
And I've still got an ace up my sleeve. Ha!
Oh! No!
Bryson is too strong. You can't beat him.
Back now on Kickstarter. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Please consider supporting our Kickstarter and share it to people who might be interested, because the more backers there are, the more stretch goals get reached, and it makes the final product higher quality for everyone. Here is a review for the game. Hoard the Hams is the best card game in the history of the universe. 5 stars. That review was written by me, and I'm very trustworthy, so go check it out. Thanks to my amazing team, my amazing family, and to you, my amazing fans. This ain't no one-man show, and I'm so grateful for the overwhelming amount of support from all of you. Thank you, and goodbye.
Bruh, the savageness in this animation is extreme, bruh. I liked it. But speaking about Bryson's brother, we're gonna watch another video about Bryson's brother, and the video is called My Pyromaniac Brother. So let's watch it.
Hi, welcome to Bryson's cooking show. Today we are cooking cereal.
We
First,
don't
add
cook
cinnamon.
cereal, what the heck?
Bryson, what if I like pouring the milk first? As I was saying, first add cereal, then milk, and voila, we've got cereal.
Why is it burning?
Wait,
Where
wait.
did the fire come from?
Gates of hell open wide to receive thy soul.
Satan?
Submit thyself to unending torment.
No, please, I'm a good boy. Oh no. Oh, please save me.
Bryson Cooking Show.
Hi, I'm Bryson, and I once started a grease fire in my house. And believe it or not, this is not the first fire that the Haminations family has endured. Let me start at the beginning.
Why?
Now, almost all these stories revolve around one sibling. The pyromaniac.
Brody, of
family,
course.
My oldest brother, Brody. Now, before I decimate my brother's reputation, slander his name permanently, and ensure that he's never allowed within 500 feet of a lighter ever again, let me just preface with this. I love you, Brody. Our journey begins when Brody was 3 years old. I remember it like it was yesterday. Except I wasn't even born yet. My family was visiting our grandparents and uncles, and my Uncle Mark decided to have some bonding time with Brody. It remains a mystery to this day what Uncle Mark was thinking, but he decided to teach Brody how to use a lighter and how to lock doors. Two
You can't
essential
teach
skills
that
for
to a
any
child, what the heck?
obviously. In one fell swoop, this knowledge transformed Brody from a harmless toddler to a dangerous fire hazard capable of burning the house down. Brody put his knowledge to use immediately. He locked himself in Grandma's room, hid under the bed, and started melting the wax under there. The bottom of the bed began to burn, and the wax started melting down onto the carpet. The family smelled the smoke and ran around the house looking for Brody.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
But the door was locked. When they finally got in, they saw Brody with a lighter in hand, standing next to a burning bed. They put the fire out quickly as Brody watched. Even though I wasn't there, I can imagine Brody grinning to himself.
Oh no.
Born inside him at that moment was a flame.
To be honest, I like to set stuff on fire too.
Of a lifetime of pyromania. My parents were rightfully mad at Uncle Mark, and years later they got back at him. Uncle Mark's son was very young, and my parents were visiting. Hey, little guy, come here. I'm gonna teach you how to use a lighter.
No! No! No!
Skip it up and down.
Does your family have a pyromaniac, or are you normal?
My main goal is to blow up.
The next incident happened 1 year later. Brody was 4, and I remember it like it was yesterday. Except I was still not born yet. Mom was outside the house talking to a friend, and Brody was inside unattended. He decided that he wanted a hot dog. He had seen our parents use the microwave before and thought, oh, I just need to put it in the microwave, hit a couple buttons, and hit start. So that's exactly what he did. But he unknowingly set it to over an hour. A while later, Mom's friend noticed smoke coming out of the windows in the house.
Oh
Mom
no.
ran inside in a panic and found Brody with his hot dog. I tried to make a hot dog, but all I got was a piece of poop. The hot dog was reduced to a
That's
flaming
not poop,
carbon
that is
crisp
burnt
burned to
hot
the very
dog.
core. And that's how my family house almost got burnt down by a hot dog. Then the next year, when Brody was 5,
I mean,
he
it's
got
not a hot
glasses.
dog, it's a sausage.
This time I remember it clearly. Except I still hadn't been born yet. Once again, he was left unattended in the kitchen. Brody found a lighter, sat on the counter, and began lighting it over and over. You know, for entertainment. Then he thought, I wonder if my glasses are fireproof.
Oh no,
He
it's gonna
slowly began
shatter.
to raise the lighter closer and closer to his face. And the lens cracked. Mom!
I'm still surprised that he still has an eye.
You break your glasses? Yes. And that's just the tip of the iceberg, or fireberg. Brody, in his teenage and adult life, has regularly set paper towels on fire on the counter, started fires outside for
Just
no
like
reason,
me.
and put tinfoil in the microwave. I'm not even joking.
Yes, I don't know what's wrong with me and Brody because we both like to set stuff on fire.
And when Brody was 6, he had to be held on a leash whenever he would go out. Yeah, he was one of those kids. However, even the leash could not contain his chaotic nature because somehow, in one day, Brody set off a car alarm, an elevator alarm, and an airport alarm. If you haven't figured it out yet, let me just spell it out for you. Brody was a menace to society. He's still a menace, but his wife keeps him in check. Most of the time. Now, all these stories were about Brody, but this isn't Brody's channel. Now it's time to talk about how I started a fire. But at least it was an accident, unlike Brody, who set stuff on fire on purpose. Also, all Brody's stories happened when I was just an unborn soul vibing in the quantum abyss. I kinda miss it. Anyway, on to my grease fire story. At this point, I had finally been born, and I was about to start a family recipe with my roommate Dallin. The chicken was defrosting, and it was almost ready. So I put some oil in a pot and set the stove on low to heat up and be ready for the chicken. At least I thought I did, but I accidentally put the heat on maximum overdrive. Then I got distracted talking to Dallin and forgot all about the chicken. After a while, the room suddenly started filling with smoke.
Oh no!
Wonder what that could be. We looked and saw a plume of smoke coming from the pot. As I ran over to try and fix my horrible mistake, the smoke caught
Oh
fire
no!
and blazed forth an eerie orange glow. I saw into hell in that moment, and the face of Satan stared back at me. Then, for an
Oh
excruciating
no!
couple seconds, I sat there frozen, wondering what to do. Have you heard the term fight or flight?
Yeah, of course.
Well, there's actually a third option: freeze.
I didn't know that.
My brain chose freeze. Dallin saw that I was paralyzed and quickly jumped into action. He grabbed a bowl and carefully covered the pot and extinguished the flame. I was so embarrassed that my big, strong roommate had to save me. I very gingerly helped get rid of the smoke by opening the windows. I cooled and cleaned the pot and very carefully finished the recipe.
So good and tasty?
I also apologized profusely to Dallin, who insisted that it wasn't a big deal. I honestly can't properly explain how embarrassed and ashamed I was. I was just trying to be an adult and make a meal, and I almost burned my house down. But I learned a valuable lesson. The lesson is, have a roommate who's not afraid of fire. I will be more careful in the future, and hopefully next time I won't freeze. To end things off, I want to encourage you all to be careful and cautious when cooking, because you could literally die. Also, stay away from
You could
Brody or
literally
you'll get burned down
die.
your house. Fortunately, fire won't be an issue for me, because since my fire incident, I have mastered waterbending. And I've mastered firebending. Don't do this, Brody. Don't challenge me. It won't end well.
Wait, I've already seen this. I don't remember where I saw this part, but I already seen this. Oh well, we can still watch it again. Oh gosh. Wow. I'm so surprised that Bryson's team could animate this.
I'm sparing you, brother. I'm letting you go in the name of our past friendship. But I warn you, even a single step out of line will result in your permanent end. Whatever, this game sucks anyway. You're just mad because you lost. Maybe, but at least my house isn't on fire. Hi, thanks for watching. Wasn't that fight scene amazing? My team did a fantastic job animating it.
For
Thanks to
real.
Rushlight Invader and Aroa for storyboarding it, and thanks to my brother Brody for making the music for the fight. His wife played the flute for it as well. Links for them and the rest of my amazing team are down below. If you want to support me and the team to keep making these videos, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Link below. Also, I had a blast at VidCon. Thanks to everyone who came up and said hi at my meet and greets and came to my panels. It was a blast. Your support puts me in this position, and it's a dream come true, so thank you so much. I really appreciate your guys' love and support. Thanks for everything, and goodbye forever.
It is so funny when he says goodbye forever. But now, let's go watch another video. I chose this video called My Dog Bo because I wanna know about his dog. I mean his pets. Because he could also talk about his pets on this video, so let's see.
Hi, I'm here to adopt this dog. Sure thing, but first you must face the adoption trial. Trial? Yes. In order to adopt the dog, you must conquer me and my dog in combat. I'll do
What the
it.
heck?
I'll do it for him. I can't lose. I will beat you.
What in the world?
What?
Oh, they beated you, bro.
No, 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 no. Wait.
You're dead.
Well, that was a nightmare, and I'm pretty sure I'm bleeding internally and punctured a lung, but it was all worth it for you. I think I'll name you Bo. Hi, I'm Bryson, and this is my dog Bo. I've had him for about 1 year, and I love him. Today we're going to talk about some of the joys and pains of owning a dog. Bo, no!
Ew.
Stop! After deciding I wanted a dog, I searched a bajillion animal shelters and met several dogs. But when I met Bo, it was seriously love at first sight.
Bro, you just left that dog to fall? That dog that you were holding?
His muscular cheeks. How could I resist?
Muscular
But what
cheeks?
really
Hey,
impressed me
yo.
about Bo was that he could be high energy and goofy at times, but I could also get him to calm down. Bo is a stupid name. Bo, sick him. Actually, even the first hour of Bo officially being my dog was kind of crazy. On the drive home from adopting him, I was trying to check my blind spot, but all I could see was his big head in the way, so that was a pretty scary drive. Jesus, take the wheel. Bo is well trained.
I get it why it's scary ride.
The first few weeks of having him, me and my brother Braden ran into some problems. Basically, Braden tried to bathe them in. Thankfully, he's great at baths now and cooperates with us, but that first one was an uphill battle. I also didn't know how Bo acted around other dogs, so I was very cautious. One time I was taking him on a walk in the snow, when all of a sudden we turned a corner and saw a dog. Bo bolted, and I immediately slipped on ice, falling right on my butt and dropping Bo's leash in the process. Before I continue, put yourself in the other dog owner's perspective. A 70-pound pit bull is running full speed at you, and the owner is incapacitated. You are moments from death.
What?
Nah, I'm just kidding. It turns out Bo is very friendly.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, did he really bite her? Because if he really bited her, that will be a savage dog.
This is kind of awkward. Well, see you later.
Why is the girl shorter than you?
Another snowy night before I had trained Bo how to listen to me, he once again heard another dog and initiated make a friend mode. He started sprinting at full speed, pulling me behind him, and I was
Skating
and slipping on the ice behind him. Surprisingly, the 1 ounce of coordination in my body made it so I didn't fall. It was actually kind of cool. Bo is also very nosy, like physically nosy. If he could talk, he would be like, "What you doing? What's that? Where you going? What you got there? What you doing? What you doing? What you doing?" Literally anywhere I go, him and his big nose are there. Sometimes he'll leave you off laying down somewhere, but then you open the door and he materializes behind you. Also, sometimes I'll let him sleep in the bed with me, but he lays right smack in the middle, so I have to Tetris my body in order to fit. Also, he's a big fan of drinking stupid amounts of water. He loves drinking from the tub, from streams, from the dishwasher, from the toilet. So much
The
so
toilet?
that sometimes I'll get out of the shower, he will nose his way in and lick the water off my legs like a weirdo. One
Yo?
time I got out, turned to get my towel, and... Bryson, why don't you just lock your bathroom door? I do, but he has learned how to unlock doors and stand on 2 feet and speak English. He's becoming more and more powerful, and I can't stop him.
Bryson, it's 4 p.m. Time for me to bathe you.
That's a joke. His IQ is 4, just like his dad. He's very muscular and strong and way more handsome than me. I'm kind of jealous because after like a week of having
Dogs.
him, I had gotten more compliments.
Dog's IQ is 4?
Literally in my entire life. Hey, that's a good-looking dog. You could use some work, though. I mean, your cheeks don't even compare. What? Also, Bo is a plush now. Isn't he cute? Use the link in the description to buy one before they sell out. Hey, Bo, what do you think? Bo, hey, give it back, give it back, give it back, give it back, give it back. Also, all the money I get from this will go to the Humane Society to help stop dog fighting. Just by buying this plush, you are helping save countless animals from the barbaric practice of dog fighting. Link in the description. Okay, back to the video. Another thing about Bo is that he used to hate going in his crate. Several crates have died by his hand. I seriously don't know how he does it, because around
He
me,
kills
he's a very sweet
crates.
family dog.
Crates
When I was a kid,
murder.
he used to just murder crates from the inside, to the point where he broke a tooth off escaping a crate once. So I paid to give him a metal tooth, and now he looks like a gangster. I wanted to get a gold tooth, but sadly they wouldn't let me. Just know that I tried. Since I adopted Bo from a shelter, I didn't know what breed he was. I was pretty sure he was a pit bull, however, I was still curious to find out. So recently I got his DNA tested and found out he's a mixed breed. But he's mostly an American Pit Bull Terrier mixed with an American Staffordshire Terrier. Both of those dog breeds are classified as pit bulls. Wow, Bryson, didn't you know pit bulls are vicious monsters and all of them are evil killers and none of them are good dogs? You should be more afraid of me than the dog. If any of you agree with this small-minded person who is now dead, then please do some research and grow up. Okay,
I don't agree with him, to be honest.
I feel very strongly about it, and I want to speak up against unjust hatred towards these dogs. Pit bulls are dogs that have awful reputations, which I'm very against because I was raised with them, and all of ours have been loyal, loving family dogs. Obviously, I'm biased, so please do your own research, but here's the conclusion I've come to. Any dog can be aggressive, and any dog can be loving. It all depends on the way you nurture and teach your dogs, although sometimes professional training is required. There are awful people out there who train and force dogs to fight each other. It still happens, and it's absolutely tragic.
Yeah.
People hear about dog fights and end up blaming and stereotyping pit bulls just because they are forced to fight. Here's a bright idea. How about we blame the awful people who fight dogs and not the dog who is just trying to do what his owner told him to do?
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying that you
He's
should be
right.
cautious. I believe that you need to be careful and cautious around any dog that you don't know, because people do get hurt sometimes. But if you are labeling any and every pit bull you see as a monster, then it's time to wake up, my guy. Please judge dogs on an individual basis, not based on breed. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Anyways, back to Bo. Since I love Bo so much, I also have a lot of nicknames for him. Here are some of my favorites. Bosif, Bozo, Bodacious, Bojangles, Bowberry Biscuit, Bosephine Rex, and Baron Beauregard. He is very clumsy.
Those are cute names.
You know how dogs are supposed to be able to see in the dark? Well, one night I turned off the lights and started walking towards my room, and I heard a big thunk from his head hitting the door. He'll also hit his head on walls, benches, other dogs, chairs, anything.
That's why he have 4 IQ.
That big. So I decided to get him human glasses. So that was an awkward doctor's visit. Read off the letters you see. Yeah, I think his prescription is a bit off. After all the crates being destroyed, me and my family decided it was probably best for him to be professionally trained for a little while. And I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty depressed when I had to leave him for 3 weeks to be trained. He was doing good, but let's be honest, I'm no professional, and he needed
Bark,
some
bark,
better
bark,
training.
bark, bark,
And I
bark,
needed
bark.
better training tactics. But I have him back now, and he's better than ever, and I'm never leaving him anywhere ever again. Well, off to my wedding. Bo, you are coming with me.
Bo will now give the best man speech.
But me, I'm not a dog person. I'm a cat person.
In conclusion, I love Bo. He's my full-time best friend, and I adore him, and I would literally die for him. And if I see any of you making mean comments about Pipples, then I will appear in your room tonight. Haha, Pipples are stupid, vicious monsters. The only monster is me.
Pipples are bad. Let's see if you're gonna teleport into my bedroom.
Hey everyone, I hope you liked the video. Isn't Bo just the cutest? He's
Yeah,
also
it's very
Look,
cute.
Be sure to buy one before they sell out. It's really high quality and we worked hard on it. Huge thanks to my amazing team for helping me make this video. And a huge thanks to Bo for all the content. Also, I've got a TikTok and a Clips channel now for you to watch while you wait for new videos to come out. So go follow those. Links for everything are in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you all have a great day, and goodbye forever!
I really like it when he says goodbye forever. Anyways, bye and have an awesome day.